It just irritating. Hoping to monorail two points of the hurricane will be fixed.
I did survive the storm, Levi, and I also shot you the link on Messenger. Not Messenger, what do you call it? X. If you want to jump in, would love to have some hangout. I was thinking about doing a little more drawing on this page. Hey, Wagner. Yeah, it got worse here right around dawn. Power went out, and I thought, oh boy, here we go. Came back on in 30 minutes, and we've been good ever since. So, yay. It scooted off to the east of us. Oh, look, StreamYard's doing that thing where it says, your Wi Fi signal is weak. I'm not using Wi Fi. I'm not logged in with Wi Fi. I hate you, StreamYard. I hate you. Wagner, the link is in the Dillard live stream if you want to jump in. We can hype your sign up while we try to raise $1 more to get a damn dirty thing to 1900. Levi, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Did you hear my funding goal?
Your funding goal?
Mm-hmm. Got to raise one more dollar, $1 to get to 1900.
That's it?
Yeah, $1.
Shoot, that ain't much at all.
$1? Come on, man. All right, so here's my from the rooftop scene. Kind of hate myself that I had to do that, but
that's cool. I like it.
I'm gonna have to move this panel over to the right a little bit to offset it. She's leaving her little magical trail on the wall.
Got you.
And I need to add a little more detail down here to richen that panel so it balances the top one.
How about what kind of building is it in? What can you hang on the walls?
Well, it's
ambiance.
It's her old basement apartment.
Okay.
And it's kind of like low rent, run down. So I could add some cracks and peeling wallpaper, I guess. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Make it look a little more run down. What you working on today, sir?
That page still. Page 4, chapter 6, Galaxy Memorial Park. I'm having some difficulties with my nibs and stuff lately. I've pretty much ran out of new ones, so I'm cycling back through some old ones with some fresher ink.
Have you tried alcohol soak?
No.
Yeah, soak your nibs in alcohol. Doesn't take long. All they're going to do, they'll do in less than an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
And what will that do?
It cleans them. Cleans the nibs really, really well. Gets all the gunk, all the old paper pulp and ink out of it.
Huh. I will do that. I've got a stash of them.
Yeah, I know how it is.
I
I've never
went to
used
a
ProQuill to ink a book before, but I've used them a lot in other art.
well last summer I came across these are Esterbrooks.
Mm,
And this lady, she has yard sales and stuff, and she does like the buys out on the estate sales.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And she had a box full of these, and I had no idea how it was gonna work. And she's like, $4. I'm like, sold,
Ooh.
right? Because it came with the nib and it came with 12 tips, and
Hmm.
plus the holder,
Hmm.
and then my God, I brought it home. I should have went right back. Because it's beautiful. It's way better than the Hunt 102s.
Yep, yep.
So
Yeah, that when you pulled that box out, I was like, that looks familiar. That may have been what I was using back in the day. So what's going
the
on this page? What are we looking at here?
Esterbrook.
Yeah, that looks familiar.
Yeah, I looked it up on the internet, and this thing's like $16. So I got a
Mm,
hell of a deal on it.
yeah, you
But
did.
I'm not really wanting to pay $16 for nibs right now.
Right, right.
Oh, this is okay. So this is the Drifter.
Hmm.
We've gone back. Let me see here. I'll grab
I
them real
love
quick.
I love
Do you
that Gothic
remember
house.
what's that?
I love the Gothic house.
Oh, that's his Winchester house.
Nice. I like it.
So you remember the Winchester Mansion down in California, or
I
where's
do.
I think it's California.
Well, I know
Uh,
the win. Yeah, I know the house. Yeah.
okay, so um, basically he's he's on walkabout. Okay, and that's kind of
Hmm.
like his. I don't want to say punishment from God, but he's a get out of here. There was a in his origin story, he becomes a vessel of God. And after the event happens, he's at ground zero. He's one of basically the only guys that survived.
Hmm.
And instead of walking the earth, right,
Hmm.
he's forced himself to build this house.
Hmm.
So yeah, so it's basically a Winchester style mansion where it's just stuff does not make any sense because it's being built by a cowboy from the 1800s.
Right, right.
So but yeah, it's so it comes in with like this page, you're up above the park, and you come down the wall of the park into the water outside the park. And
Hmm.
you kind of follow the little fishies in through the tunnel, and then you come
Hmm.
up through from this fountain that was in the last page of the previous chapter, and you
Hmm.
come across U.S. Arrow at the pond contemplating things, and then it
Hmm.
flashes back to just like a couple weeks ago.
Hmm.
So and he was at the Drifter's house, the mansion that he's building, or the,
Hmm.
the cabin, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And so he was there trying to talk him into, hey, we're having an event at Galaxy Memorial Park. You should show up for it.
Right.
And it wasn't successful. So,
Okay.
but this is the chapter talking about that one, right? Talking about him showing up, and he basically here's the next one. He's basically there. You see that at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna have dinner. He's
Nice.
brought him some Mama Tina's barbecue. So, and then the rest of the pages are basically you float backwards out of this trashed house, through the house, and you're just seeing what kind of a condition he lives in, which isn't very
Right.
pretty because
Right. Right. Right.
he's in a self-imposed prison. So
I got you. I got you. So he's like, no, I'm not coming to your thing, but you can stay for dinner.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for bringing me dinner.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. He's like, when's the last time you ate? And he's like, I think it was March.
Been a minute.
Yeah,
All right, first
because
things
he's pretty much
first.
indestructible. So, but just like Wolverine, doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Right, right. All right, let's gum up the walls a little bit here. Let's booger things up. Excuse me. Hey, Matthew, what's going on, buddy? Let's see.
The one nice thing about I'm just gonna call it the Winchester Mansion, is I really don't have to be a perspective Nazi. I can just just freaking eyeball it and just wing it and just be like, oh, it doesn't match up on purpose because this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Right, exactly right.
So did the power go out at all?
Yeah, around dawn we lost power, and I thought, oh boy, here it comes. It was only out for about 30 minutes, came back on, and we've been good ever since.
Good.
Yeah, I was really, really blessed.
How was the storm? I mean, the news keeps kind of drumming it up as like it was horrible, like top 5 or.
It was pretty bad down in Florida, and Valdosta got hit pretty hard. But as far as that track, it was supposed to be predicted hurricane strength winds by the time it got here to Atlanta, and that just never happened. It went over to the east, and we dodged the bullet.
Got you.
Matthew says he just got back from St. Louis. And Matthew, you're in yeah, I don't know what that dude's talking about with free. I think he's trying to sell something. I don't know. Yeah, Matthew, I think you're nearby, aren't you? No, Chance is the one that's near me. He's in Georgia also. So yeah, let's get this. I've got. I can never remember where all my brushes are in the digital.
I have a hard time using the brush on that program.
It takes a lot of getting used to.
It's hard to get the swoop right, where it felt natural to me, even though you would try to adjust the tips and.
Okay, you're up in Illinois, Matthew. Yeah. It is. It takes some getting used to.
Which chat is Matthew in?
He's either in mine or I'm only on Madness and my own, so I don't know.
Got you. I only have yours open right now.
All right, is it in pencil? Why can I not find what I need? Ooh, too much. There we go. There we go.
This nib has had it. Let's try that one. So I've only seen the report of one person passing away. Has it been more?
I think 3. 2 in Florida, 1 in Valdosta.
Damn.
We had 1 here that wasn't a fatality. A tree fell in a house and the lady was stuck, but she got rescued.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. Indubitably.
Hey, is that train coming in now? Can you hear that train?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to do this without the earbuds in this time, seeing how it works.
Yeah, I don't hear the train. Okay, why is it doing that? All right. Nah, it's starting to look a little rickety.
Yeah.
Well, let's back that up. Go a little smaller. There we go. There we go. Now we're looking at something. All right. I'm almost good with that. I was almost nearly an innocent bystander.
Yeah. That's way different now. Yeah.
All right.
So, what's the tobacco tax like down there in Georgia? What do they charge you?
I don't even know anymore. It got so expensive that we just started making our own.
All right. Just getting the pipe tobacco in the bag?
Yeah. And the tubes. It got a machine, so it costs us about $1.75 a pack.
I used to do that in the wintertime when I was roofing. Be laid off in the wintertime. Going to roll on my own.
It works.
Yep, sure does.
Save a
Or
fortune.
did. Yeah.
Save a fortune, I tell you, a fortune. All right. I swore I wasn't going to draw stairs anymore, but here I am doing it like a moron. All right. A little more on the door, I think. Where did it go? Let's up the density.
Yeah, that's looking good, dude.
Yeah, it's getting there. I don't want to overwork it. I mean, it's not a complete, shithole. It's just supposed to be neglected a little bit.
Right.
Well, as I live and breathe, it's Christy Phillips.
Hi,
Hi, Christy.
how you doing?
Doing
How's it
good.
going,
I can
Christy?
hear you
Hey,
today.
Levi. What's that?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I could hear you too. I'm like so proud of myself right now.
Tell me why you're proud.
Because I got and all the equipment is working. I
I
have the volume turned up. When I had gone on the coffee shop,
Uh-huh.
I realized later
Uh-huh.
that it was my volume on my phone, and that's why I couldn't hear you. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to admit this to Doc at some point.
No worries. We all have moments.
Yeah.
It's
And-
okay.
Was that Kelly that said hello? Hello, Kelly.
Katie.
Katie. I have a very short term memory. Hello, Katie.
Hey, Chris. What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
Chris. Hey, all right. So also, you had said you were really, really convenient. You should call me. Should I tell you my story?
I don't know. I'm frightened now.
Oh, well, maybe you should be, but it's really because I'm a weirdo.
Okay.
So I'm just exposing myself for
Okay.
what I am.
All right.
All right. So Kitty Phillips, who you find online and is always promoting Flip City,
Mm-hmm.
that is a character I created
Mhm.
because I have social media anxiety.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Like I really, really hate it. Like, and I needed to do something so that I'd be active on social media.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and create a character. And besides, I feel weird about promoting as well. It's a weird
Right.
thing. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna create a character, and she's going to be the Flip City face promoter weirdo, and it's been fun. So that's Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
I have a total costume for her and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But it's me, but not me because she's different.
Yeah, I've been making it a point to say Christy, not Kitty, because we got to know the difference.
Right, but I do want you to know this because it's going to be an ongoing gag on our show, on a
Okay.
Monday morning show.
Uh-huh.
It is going to be Kitty build, and I'm going to send you over a headshot for the thumbnail because you said that was something you wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send you that. So it's always going to be build Kitty, but you only ever get Christy. Maybe Kitty will show up once in a while, and I'll dress up and be Kitty. But it's usually Christy, and Kitty's always going to be off doing something weird
Okay. I'm
and
with
probably very expensive that Flip
Okay.
City's paying for. So that's
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
the gag.
that. Yep. So a couple of things.
Cool.
We're going to move the time to whenever is. It's going to stay on Monday, but whenever is best for you, because Tanner and I are free all day on Monday for the show. So whatever time works best for you. And then the other thing is, I need you to chop your intro's time in half.
Oh, you want 30 seconds?
Yeah, that's about what they are, 30 to 35 seconds.
Okay.
I like
No
all your
problem.
content. I like all the content you got in it. All right. So Christy,
Yeah, I wasn't sure because I didn't time out the ones that you guys had. Yeah, what?
on this bottom panel, does that look like a skeezy enough apartment?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty gross.
All right.
Looks like there's stains of
Yes.
unknown origin.
All right. Okay. All right, Levi, am I done with this page now?
Yes. Yeah.
I think I need to do one little thing. I need to, if it'll do.
She's scratching the wall.
Yeah. She's running her
Okay.
fingers down the wall and her magic is coming off of her fingers.
Gotcha. All right.
See?
Yep. I wasn't sure if it was magic or she was actually scratching it.
Yep. She's,
Gotcha. Just a little twinkle
Elizabeth-
twinkle.
yeah, Elizabeth is a little bit damaged in the head after what happened to her. So she's not hitting on all cylinders
Mm.
on the sanity scale.
You know what would be cool?
Tell me.
If you ever shoot this scene as a live action, as she's going down the hallway, doing that, maybe a light bulb turns on outside or something.
Yeah. There's going to be little things like that throughout. She's she's not batshit crazy. She's in touch with reality, but she is the most. What's the word I'm looking for here? The most obsessed person you're ever gonna even hear about.
Okay.
Obsessed with revenge. Like that's all she's living for.
Got ya.
All right, I think I'm gonna call this page done. Maybe a little work on her dress here. Maybe just a little. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
that's a nice pop. And on her skin. Oh, got a boo-boo on her arm to fix here.
Hey Doc, are you much of a Halloween guy?
It depends on what time of day it is.
Like nighttime?
It's- meaning I'm typically just a grumpy old guy.
Okay. I think because my show falls on Halloween, I'm gonna do a Halloween party, and you're
Okay.
invited.
I would
wanna
love
pop on?
to come to. I would love to come to your party.
Okay, cool.
It's a Christy Phillips party. You cannot go. You have to go.
I thought it'd be just kind of fun to chill, and anybody that has any like spooky real life stories,
Hmm.
spit those.
Lord, there was a time when I was on active duty when we scared ourselves to death
Okay, tell it.
with a ghost story. I'll save it for your show. I don't even believe in ghosts,
Aw.
and I was in on the joke and I scared myself.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep, one of those. One of those. Let's do this. Let's go up to 70. Do. So, Christy, this is as you can tell, it's a very intense show. I'm driving hard to raise $1 on my campaign to get it to 1900.
Okay, is it 1899?
It is literally sitting at 18. And I'm like, that's intolerable. That's messing with my OCD badly.
Oh man. Should I head over there and give you a buck?
You should absolutely throw $1 at me. $1. Hey, Pops is here.
It's on Fund My Comic.
Yeah. Hey, Pops.
What up?
Hey,
The
Pops.
page I'm working on right now, Chris, is for the next comic book, which is part 2 of the Pariah saga. This is Pariah Sanctum of Hate. Elizabeth Payne is returning to the city.
Having a hard time getting comfortable in this chair. I'm just saying.
I hate my
My
chair.
chair, man. It's not my chair.
I hate my chair. I hate it.
Hi, Pops.
Hello, Christy. What's up? I was just in a meeting with Kaz. We're setting up the Pilled Show tonight and Rumble. Freewheeling Fridays will be everywhere tonight, guys. Everywhere.
Very
And you'll
cool. Hey,
want
Tree
to
Goblin.
tune in. You'll want to tune in because this one is special. Christy introduced me to this guy. Our guest tonight is Aaron Moriarty, the King.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, I didn't even know I had my camera off. I'm sorry.
What time does that show start tonight?
11
Freewheeling.
11 p.m. for that. We got Stephen B at 7 and ADHD at 9 and Freewheeling Friday at 11. A full slate of programming.
And it used to be Fridays was just dead.
Oh, wait,
On
that's
the-
tomorrow. Is that? I'm sorry. Tomorrow is Stephen B. Everything else, though.
Yeah. Fridays used to be just dead as a doornail, though.
Yep. We just had the gaming show in the morning. That was it. Now we don't got a gaming show and we got shows all night long. It's good. It's good.
All right, Pops, what do you think of the page here?
Where the heck is the search on Fund My Comic?
I hate to say this, Doc, but you're leveling up, bro.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
This is really nice. I like it. I like it. And he
Yeah,
even drew
it
some
does look good.
stairs. He even drew some stairs, you guys.
That's what I was talking about. Oh, there is my lovely, lovely friend, Christine Hudson, a
Hi,
fellow
Christine.
fine artist. She lives here locally. She's one of my best friends on the planet. Hi, Christine. Love
Nice.
you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Kitty, she's another mid-century ginger.
Oh, yes?
Oh, absolutely. She loves mid-century stuff.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Matthew was in Effingham. I think he's doing a con there this weekend. He does a con.
He said he just came back from St. Louis. I think he lives in Effingham, but did a con in St. Louis, I think.
He does. I think he does one at Effingham too.
Oh, okay. All right. My toothache is killing me, y'all.
Oh.
I lost a filling,
Uh-huh.
and that tooth is letting me know all about it.
You know what
That
I do
sucks.
when I'm in pain, Doc? You know what I do?
I take ibuprofen. Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on with the esteemed Mr. Levi Skeen. Levi working hard here.
Working hard.
I'm not gonna lie, the top panel on that page I just did took me like 4 hours yesterday.
Mhm.
Maybe 5, but
Your
then
city?
yeah. But then I was able to knock out the rest of the page fairly quickly. So I think I'm getting to the point now where digitally I'm working as fast as I could traditionally. So page a day.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. The goal is, typically for me at my speed with the funding, drawing the book, writing the book, lettering the book, and printing the book, it's a book a year. It's what it's coming out to. And it almost doesn't matter how long the book is, as long as I get the work done. So the first book took a year from launch to fulfillment, and that was 48 pages. Same thing for A Damn Dirty Thing, and it was only 24 pages, half the size.
Hmm.
Gotta go over here and share this out a little bit because that's what I do.
Appreciate you. My keyboard was stuck, couldn't speak. Well, Christine, did you, I assume you got your power back on? We were going back and forth on Facebook this morning. I lost my power around dawn, and it stayed out for about an hour. I mean, not even long enough for the house to get hot.
I seen a thing on one of the socials this morning that was a wide pan view of had to be 2,000 power trucks just waiting to go to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, yep, at least they prepared this time, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. They were Johnny on the spot this morning. Yeah. Christine's
no.
Christine's car got flooded
Oh
That was too
no.
bad.
through the sunroof. I think her sunroof doesn't close all that good.
Oh no.
I've had a
she's got
car like that.
Yeah, she's got a Jeep. 3 inches of water in the floor window.
Jeez.
Lord have mercy. Tell me you went and sucked that out of there. Oh wait, that sounded a little bit obscene.
That's what
Vacuumed,
she said.
vacuumed that out of there.
Eee.
Christy, turn on your camera so Christine can see you.
Okay.
This is my other mid-century redhead.
Yeah, well, you gotta share her.
I think my hair is red right now, though.
She's not on camera. There,
Yeah,
there she is.
I have brown hair.
Awesome freaking shirt, though. Awesome shirt.
You know, I am not a natural redhead. Mike,
Awesome
too.
glasses too.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, well, what's funny about these glasses, I bought a pack from Amazon of 5 of them for the kitty character, and I like them.
Yeah.
So I just wear them all the time.
Yep.
Even though, like, it seems to be like a uniform of like super liberal people, I'm like, you know what? I'm taking back the
Take it
fat
back.
glasses,
Yeah.
and I'm taking back the damn rainbow too.
Yes. Now, Christine is wonderfully eccentric. We were doing an event downtown in the fine art community, and she had a convertible PT Cruiser, and she was moving a patio table that had one of those parasols over it.
Mhm.
So she just opened the parasol over the top of her convertible and drove through town with it like that.
That's cute.
Yes, that's my friend. I've got a picture of it somewhere. It's hysterical.
Check this out, Doc. You guys have seen Killer Karen, right? You know what how
Yeah.
Karen always says that Dante lives in her basement.
Hmm. There you go.
Uh,
There you go.
Hey, that could have been good inspiration for your disgusting hotel
Yeah, yeah,
or apartment.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was.
Yeah, it was raining. It was raining that day too. Yeah.
This is where Dante is going to do the show from now on, from Karen's basement.
Let me see. I've got I brought in one of my backgrounds. This
I'm
one of my
having too
paint.
much fun with this green screen. I'm just saying.
This
Way
is
too
this
much.
is one of my paintings, and this one is one of my paintings.
Ooh.
This is when I'm being Batman. I'm gonna hang out in front of Wayne Manor.
That was very autumnal.
Autumnal. It was orange.
At
Hey,
least it wasn't sunflowers or daisies or.
So, Christy,
yeah.
on Mondays, when is the
Yes.
best time for you?
Um,
Lunch.
no, I do like the morning. Because like I said, I'm like, ooh, okay, 8 a.m. That's gonna force me to get up on a Monday morning. So, but if we could scooch it to 9 a.m., that'd be better.
All right, noon Eastern, Pops. That's going to be the new show, and that starts next week, Christy. So
Okay.
you got to get me a screenshot
And
and
30 seconds.
and yeah, cut down your trailer to 30. Your bumper, your intro
Mhm.
bumper. I'm trying to use the right terminology here.
I can do that. And then also, Pops, did you turn the stickers on Pilled?
I don't know if I did or not.
Cause told me, because when you guys did the premiere over there, I was getting really angry because I couldn't drop stickers. And Cause said he sent you instructions. So
I think we fixed that because I was dropping stickers.
in your own channel?
Mhm.
Okay.
Think I was.
Because I've got that one. I made that one of you eating the popcorn. So I wanted to drop it so that I could submit it to the channel, and then you can approve it for the channel. And there's a little tab in the stickers that says channel, and you can fill those up with, all Madness comic stickers.
I have a few in there. I've been grabbing them from that I see on other people's.
Yeah, I do that
grabbed
too.
a few, I got a few. But anything like that, it's like I go to Kaz. Anything anybody says, we deal with right away. I really love working with Kaz because
He's great.
I can hit him up and go, "Hey, man." Like tonight, I wanted to make sure that Rumble and Pilled shows go off correctly. Until I know I have the procedure down, I'm gonna hit him up every time. Hey, man, I want to set up this show on Pilled. Go to StreamYard, we go through it, make sure it's set up right. So, I mean, I love working with him because he's on time. Man, it's like he's there.
Yeah.
He's there.
Welcome back, Matthew.
No, he's great.
It's awesome. I just sent him a folder full of thumbnails and synopsises for people's shows. If you haven't got it in yet, get me your thumbnails and synopsis of your show. No sponsors, just the time and date.
You got mine, right?
I got the one, but I was going to ask you, Doc, would you put the time and the date in both of those in the same font that you use for Doc's Coffee Shop? Because I don't have that font, and if I add it,
Yes.
it ain't
Time and date, separate bumpers. I mean, separate thumbnails.
Yeah, one for each show. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Now that you know Monday at noon, one of them says Monday at noon, one of them says Wednesday at 1. It's just like Eastern time.
Boys and girls, if you enjoy Doc's Coffee Shop on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, you'll love the new one, Mondays, noon on Pilled.
And Rumble.
Because,
we're going to do Rumble too.
Completely uncensored. I don't have to worry about the delicate sensibilities of the YouTube
and the Google overlords.
Censor cat.
You only have to worry about my delicate sensibilities.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear pearls just so I can clutch them.
Just
during the
so you
show.
can clutch them.
Yeah.
I am going to try and take care of my hair this weekend.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm going to go get some coffee. This is getting rich.
Well,
I'm going to have somebody actually cut. I have not took any kind of style or anybody had any near my head with scissors in a long time. So,
how long is your hair?
Clean this mess up. How long is it?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna let somebody clean it up. I ain't gonna not be a long hair anymore. Of course I might have long hair. But it's time to clean it up a little bit, Maybe make a mullet. I don't know. I'll never be as pretty as I was when I was young, but
Yeah,
I was just talking to my daughter about that the other day. I'm like, I think more people would buy from me if I wasn't old. I'm like, I was way cute in my 20s.
you see?
Yeah, she's like, Mom, be quiet. For your age, you look great. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's all I was doing, was fishing for a compliment.
Yeah. I had somebody tell me I was looking pretty good, and I was like, for 61, you said I look good? Well, damn. I'll take it. Every now and then you gotta take what you can get, right? But yeah, I had a great meeting this morning with the time scales. You guys have seen him in the chat over the last month or two, right? Always in the chat. I just had a little meeting with him. He also has a YouTube channel, and we're I'll do a little something with him and try to help his channel too.
Very cool.
That's what we do. He's interviewed some people that I know, like Joe Sontag, lives right here in Michigan. You know, people from the indie scene. So looking forward to that interview. We talked for like 2 hours, man. And it was like, if he didn't get enough out of me for some good questions for the interview, I don't know what. We talked for 2 hours. So, you know. Good dude, though. Good dude.
Very
Wife, twin daughters. You know, nice guy. Really nice guy. So when you see him in the chat, guys, give him a little love. You know.
Woohoo! Thank you, Christy. We hit
You're welcome.
$1,900. Wait,
I could do more.
We got to celebrate that. Let me find my little celebratory.
Where's the golf clap or something?
Nice.
Yeah, baby. Listen, what are we talking about? We're talking about this here. Yeah, baby.
Very cool.
Hey, I also want to say if there's anybody out there, including you, Levi, that want to come on my show, you are invited. I've had both Doc and Pops, but I'm a little abusive to my guests, right?
She's a lot abusive. It took me a few days to recover.
Matthew, there's two schools of thought on this question. Big printers have all the notoriety, you know, and people will tell you, yeah, we use Mixam or Comics Wellspring or whatever. Yeah. Local printers have the advantage of you being able to go there and look at the physical product and not pay to have it shipped to you.
Yeah.
If they make good stuff, go test out your local printers. If they're good, use them.
Yeah, the suggestion I got here locally was to actually go to the local newspaper and talk to them. They couldn't do any better price-wise than Mixam, and the quality just wasn't there. So,
yeah, you go check the quality. That's what I mean. You know,
but I did go look. I went and looked.
Yeah, you have them make you a proof copy. You look at it. Hey, this is good or this won't work. But the point is the shipping is killing everybody nowadays. And when you're talking about shipping a box full of books, it ain't gonna be cheap. If you can just drive down there and pick them up, that's you know, one more cost you ain't got to worry about. So
right.
if you have
for some of our merch, our coffee mugs are printed right next door to me here. And the tapestries are 5 minutes from Anthony's house, local to him, local to me. You know, that's how we like to do business.
Yeah. The small businesses, man, especially in indie comics, like I got friends that are on the West Coast. And if you're on the West Coast and you're asking this very question, I'm going to send you to Heroes and Villains because it's on the West Coast. It's in Phoenix, you know, and they make great product. The owners are actually comic creators, so they know what a comic person wants, and their prices beat everybody out there. As I tell everybody them all the time. But if you live in North Carolina, I'm not going to tell you to have some shipped all the way across the country if you can have something just as good printed right there. You see what I'm saying? It's like always check local first.
All right, so for those of you in the chat that are watching, though, to shift slightly on that topic, but to stay on local things affecting people, Christy, our good friend here, her bread and butter is Flip City Magazine, which totally takes the gloves off and rips into modern pop culture with both fists, is living in a state that has made satire and parody damn near crimes.
I'm surprised the Gavin Gustavo ain't knocked on her door yet.
That was exactly what I was about to say. So, Christy, how long do you think before the used car salesman y'all call a governor is going to come knocking on your door?
You know, I have no idea, but we're ready, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but I was arrested in Las Vegas for not masking.
Hold up. But see, what
Right
you
on.
need to do right now, the next episode needs to focus on Gavin.
Focus
On
on
Gavin's
him.
wife, on Harvey. Oh man, just tell all your people, give me a Gavin story. Give me a Gavin whatever.
Our
Just
Gavin Newsom Deluxe Edition.
rip
You
his
guys-
ass.
Do you guys know who Scott Wiener is in California, the
Yes.
representative with
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the perverted bills?
Yes.
We did a piece called Gavin's Pink Wiener, and it's basically, it's probably one of our most political pieces, because all we did was there was a nice illustration with it. I'm trying to find it, but with the illustration, we just posted a lot of the legislation that was proposed or voted positively on that by Wiener. Dude, that guy is a pervert.
Yeah, he is.
Like, you know,
Come on, you guys got Swalwell. That other clown.
Yeah.
the
yeah,
shifty-
no, our
You guys got the worst.
representation- yes, our representation is disgusting.
Ours is too. Look, we have Maxine Waters
Yeah,
And-
that's bad.
and Reverend
There.
Warnock,
What's up,
and
Manicore? Where the fuck
Hank-
you been?
Hank Johnson, who's afraid the island of Guam might tilt over if we put any more people. know,
that's
that's-
my favorite one.
Yeah, this is Manicore. What's up? What's up? Yeah, that's what our brilliant state sent to Congress. Get out of here.
Oh, here it is. There's Gavin's Pink Wiener.
Oh, that's beautiful. See, look, I want a whole.
Hold on.
I want a whole episode. I want a whole Gavin episode. Can you do that for me,
Nice.
Christy?
Now, what do you mean by a whole episode? Like an entire magazine?
The
The
whole book.
whole magazine
No,
needs to be
that's never gonna happen.
a Gavin Newsom
There
Deluxe Edition.
There is way too much to make fun of beyond Gavin Newsom, you guys. Like, we cannot dedicate an
Yeah,
entire
but see,
book to that.
it's because he drew the line in the sand. That's why, because he's the one that made this a issue that shouldn't be an issue. First Amendment, man, is like,
All right. Hold on.
Well,
let's address
Listen,
this
they
question.
have a cover your ass part in that bill saying, well, as long as it's labeled satire, you're cool. You know.
everything's like-
Yeah. So hold on. Time out. Let's address this. Chris says, how will I go from figure drawing to making my own story? All right. First of all, have the story and be able to visualize it. Write, if you're doing your own property, write your script first. Give yourself panel directions. Panel 1, aerial view looking down into the city. Panel 2, whatever. And if you're working traditionally, cool. Make sure you draw lightly before you ink so you can make all the changes you need and keep tweaking it till you get what you want. Digitally, same thing, but you can hit the undo button. But basically, if you have the story in your mind and you write it down, don't just go, oh, I'll remember it and I'll wing it. No, that way lieth the headache. Write it down and then follow your own direction. Like, make the penciler, make the artist you, hate the writer you. Okay, and vice versa. You should hate yourself constantly while you're making a book.
I gotta let the dog in. Right back. Whoop, behind the green screen.
Yeah, we're gonna have to launch a. Good God Almighty! Hold on, I'm gonna mute that. Where did he go? There we go. We're gonna have to do a GoFundMe to get Christy out of California, somewhere safe like Texas or Florida. You're muted, girl.
Utah. Not that it's that much better, but my dad lives there, and I love
Okay.
southern Utah.
Well, Utah's a red state with a little bit of blue in it. You should be okay.
Yeah, however, it's one of the top states of like the California Great Migration.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. True that. True.
well, it's kind of crazy. So my dad lives in this pretty nice area in southern Utah. Like, oh God, if you've never been to southern Utah, like
beautiful.
highly recommend. It's so gorgeous.
It's northern
Um,
Arizona. It's beautiful. It's
yes.
just
Hurricane,
Arizona.
like Hurricane, that area.
That's where he lives,
Hurricane, yeah.
but it's Hurricane.
Hurricane, yeah. I watched the guy that does the rescue.
No
stuff.
way.
Yeah.
That's my dad's favorite show because he's a wheeler.
Matt's Off-Road Recovery,
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
and Fab Rats is my other one. I watch both those guys. And I love watching them. I love
Yep.
watching their shows.
Yep.
Love the one where they took his dad's Jeep through the creek.
Oh no, that wasn't his dad. They went and rescued a Suzuki something or another, smaller than a Samurai, that had been abandoned in the woods on a mountain path for 20 years.
Yeah.
And they went in and they had to cut down trees or whatever, and they rescued it and they restored it and they gave it to him. Yeah, what's the older guy's name on there?
Oh shoot, I'm not good at names, but I love that show. That was the craziest one where they were dragging that damn
Yes.
Jeep through the freaking creek, man. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, yeah. It was awesome though. I loved it. And he's got the world's biggest off-road rescue wrecker, tow truck,
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
My favorite's the Bombi though, the tracked little
Yep.
buggy. I love
Yep.
that thing. And Chris, the other part of your success is going to be once you start doing your book, hit me up and come on my show and we'll talk about it. Let's get the word out there. What's up, Christy?
Me? Are you talking? Which book?
I was talking to Chris.
Oh,
Like-
Chris.
Yeah, yeah. And then you started to say something and I talked over you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know what I was going to say. I'm just thinking of southern Utah now. Oh,
Oh.
hey, just because I'm live and I would be remiss without mentioning this, we are running a 4-day sale on subscriptions for 50% off. So you can get 4 issues for $22.50 mailed over the period of a year. That's like insanity.
Yeah, it
So-
is.
Yeah, anybody that's listening that might be interested in checking Flip City out, you go to flipcitymag.com and at checkout, just enter fall 50. That ends on the 30th. So,
Yeah. Drop your link, Christy.
okay.
I just did.
There it
Oh, you
is.
did?
Pop's dropped the link
Thanks.
to Flip City. That's where you can go to get that. And I just dropped the link to A Damn Dirty Thing. We are in fulfillment right now, but we're keeping it open storefront so you can still get a copy. Christy, you may in fact get the most reasonably priced copy of all. You're going to get one for $1.
Am I really?
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to send you one
Sweet.
because she got us to 1900.
Bonus.
Check this
Hey.
out. I proofread it and paid for it, and you got one for $1.
Nice. Well,
You'll
hey,
still get a
no, but this is
complimentary
what
package, Pops.
This is what I'm going to say back to you, Doc, because I've done it with a few other people. I'll trade you. I'll send you a magazine.
Well, I would love that. I'm not going to say no. And I'm going to tell you, boys and girls, why. Because Flip City makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
When's the
funny.
last time you read something that made you laugh? And Flip City does that. It's hysterical.
Yeah, because you've only seen the digital. You need to
Mm.
hold the glossy pages between
Yes.
your fingertips.
Absolutely right. There's nothing like holding that physical property in your hands.
Yeah. Hey, another thing too. We're gonna start another funding campaign mid-October, and I think I'm going to add a tier, maybe only on Fund My Comic. I'm not sure yet. A tier for advertising in the magazine, and going to try to make it as reasonable as possible.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Me and Kyle was just talking about ads on pills. You know that,
Like
that
running them.
no, like that botanical art gardens thing that we see every time we go to Pill,
Oh
right?
my god, I'm
Yeah.
done with that. Yesterday, I was like talking along with it. I'm like, Earth Garden botanicals.
We need a madness. We need a madness trailer up there. So Cosmos think we're gonna build one. We're gonna put it up there, dude. It's you gotta drive traffic, man. You gotta drive traffic, and I want everybody over there to know that we're there. So we're gonna try and make a little splash with ads and everything, because I can do that now.
Is anything running on Madness right now? No, not until later.
This is
Oh, it is on
Yeah.
build.
No,
Okay,
not on build.
that's what I meant on build.
on
So I was
Pill,
like, dude,
11
I'm
o'clock.
I'm checking those stickers. I want to yell at you live if they're not on.
What do you mean they're not on?
I don't
can't-
know. I can't tell because you're not live. So
I
Okay,
kept
let me go.
trying the other night, Christy, and it wouldn't work for me, and I was getting so pissed off. There he is. What's up, Levi?
Hey.
hello,
Hey.
you have
Well,
a face.
You
I
can
do.
go over
I
there
do, I
and
do, I
Red Pill Tonight Show. You can go Red Pill Tonight Show over there.
I don't care about red pills. I want stickers.
Well, I mean, if you read, if you Red Pill and you say you try to say something in the chat, you might be able to put a sticker.
Oh. That's right. If something's posted, I can put a sticker. Okay. Let's see.
Bye.
I'm so glad mine are outside. Hey, my power button is already on red on this thing.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
Levi.
Yeah, Christy,
Oh.
I would love to come on there. Definitely next spring for sure when we start promoting our book.
Okay.
That would be
And-
awesome.
And you
Um,
can come on anytime, even if you don't have a book, just to hang out and get forced into my conspiracy corner.
Hey, I love a good conspiracy.
Oh,
I
you can come
do.
anytime.
Yes. For
Okay,
sure.
cool. Hey, I have been doing most of my booking over on Twitter. Are you on there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah. It's
I'm gonna follow you right now. What are you?
Oh, here we go. Wait a minute.
there we go. Yeah.
Right there, Christy.
Just
Oh, you
showing
have
up.
3 of them. Which one do you like best?
Oh,
Levi?
the top one is me on Twitter. The second one is me on Instagram and Rumble, and the third one is my comic book with my writing partner Jay.
Okay, cool.
The Night Slayers.
Mhm. Galaxy
Very cool.
Memorial Park, Arlington Cemetery for Superheroes.
Right. I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait for that to come out.
Me too. Yeah.
What about? Oh,
Hey, you want another sneak peek at something?
yeah. Of course I do. Yes.
All right. I showed off something yesterday on my draw stream yesterday. I'll pull out
Leave it
a
in
glass.
the- leave
You
it in
probably
there.
See it.
Yeah. Leave it in there. We can see it.
Ooh.
Look at that. Yeah,
Now,
man.
This is not me. This is Lael Studio Designs.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So this will be a
The
And
Golden
the-
Archer.
it's
Right.
US Arrow.
U.S. Arrow. That's it.
US Arrow, yeah. Yeah, that'll be there's a chapter in book 3 where one of the people is using playing cards to tell you the players in the story. And that's going to be a card that's going to be available.
Very nice.
So-
Very nice. Very cool. Pops, how did you do that where you had my screen up and us at the same time? What button is that?
Let me add. It's, you see, look down below. You see the screen layout?
Yep. Now, is that the one I can?
No.
No, okay. How do you?
See, we can't maneuver your screen around like we can like these ones, like this.
Oh, okay.
That's just a drag and drop,
Right.
right? To change back and forth. But if you're adding a screen, you got to go to that one
Okay. All right.
or that one, which puts us down below. You know, those are the
Okay.
ones when you're sharing your screen, and then you just click over to the other one when you're doing it. You know,
Okay.
just back and forth between them two. So
I got you. What does that one in the middle of those two do? Okay.
And I don't know. Let me put that back up. I do not know if that does a drag and drop. No, it
You're
doesn't.
making me dizzy.
I know, right?
That stays the same.
All right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys later.
All right,
Bye,
Levi.
Levi.
Take care. Thanks for jumping
Nice
in, buddy.
meeting you.
See
All
you
right, no
Sunday,
problem.
bro.
Nice meeting you too. Bye.
See you Sunday. No, those aren't puppies, Matthew. Those are pit bulls, crazy dogs. 3 of them.
Pit bulls and huskies.
No, I'm at Pete's. I'm with the pit bulls.
Oh, okay. You're babysitting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm over at Pete's, and I got my green screen with me because I could just put it on the back of this. But I hate this chair, man. I even brought pillows, and this chair is just uncomfortable as hell.
Oh, bro, man. I'm sitting on my Cossacks.
Come Monday, I'm gonna be really tired of sitting in this chair. Guarantee you that.
All right. I'm going to stop sharing that because I'm finished with it. I'm not going to start another page right now. So we're just going to kind of hang out a little bit and celebrate having hit
$1,900.
$1,900. Look, my OCD could not live with $18.99. I was like, come on, man, $1. $1.
Dude, I'm so happy. I went back for $1.
Yeah,
$1 for a book.
Doc, you like the water bottle?
yeah, it's cool.
We the people. We the people.
Hmm.
So we got nothing till 9, and then at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, people.
Hmm.
Even be tomorrow.
Oh, Christy, did you see our new meme bumper?
No.
Oh, it's good. Here we go.
How dare you?
Now, I will have you know that the first time you play that, YouTube come at me with not eligible for monetization, bro.
Yeah.
They suck. They suck.
Yeah, they can pick one and suck it. I hate YouTube. I'll save that rant
Roku, baby.
for when we're on Pilled.
That's why we're going to Roku.
Yep,
Oh,
and
that's
Pilled and Rumble.
Yeah, but I mean, YouTube is on Roku's platform. Roku is not on YouTube's platform. You hear me talking?
Absolutely, Manicore. Absolutely. Oh, let me do this. Manicore, jump in here and hang out with us. Introduce yourself to Christy from Flip City.
Hey.
There's the link. If you want to pop in, pop in. If I know you, you get in. If I don't know you, you won't. It's that simple.
He's an Aussie, Christy. Just be ready.
Oh boy.
You've probably grown that hair back out by now, Doc. Man, Carrie come in here and get a little hair flip.
No, I don't think he has. He says, "Give me a minute." That means
Dude,
he's setting up his
our
green
lead-
screen.
Our lead. Oh, cool. Our lead parody guy, our parody artist, he is an Australian and very good looking.
Oh.
The first time I saw him, like a couple years ago, Scott and I streamed with him and did a little show. And I'm like, damn, Ben's good looking. And he's so nice.
Well, that ain't Manicore. So
Got to be good looking because he's so hard to see.
what a wonderful day. Oh, Doc,
Yes.
I need those voice spots for Eddie.
Don't you threaten me.
We got some crime animation coming.
Yeah, I'll do those. Send me the exact text of what you
I
want.
I did. I
Where-
mean, I know you're going to ad lib anyway, but I gave you the general.
Hey,
But
Cos.
She's going to
Cos.
try to. She's going to try to turn the thing to what I sent you. So try to do that.
Yeah.
But
Cos,
I did-
there's the link if you want to jump in.
Oh.
Cos is here.
He's behind. He's watching Kitty explain something to me that we already fixed.
I didn't explain anything.
That was
Kitty's name.
woman-splaining. You were woman-splaining.
No, I was just woman bitching, saying, I'm going to be real mad if those stickers aren't turned on. And I'm just going to bitch the whole time during the show.
Right?
But I went
I
and
would
checked.
too.
I don't know, Pops, did you go see what sticker I dropped over there? Because it's
I saw.
really weird.
I dropped them right below.
Yeah,
it.
I found that.
Pops, watch.
I found that
watch
like
the,
a week ago.
Watch the backstage for a minute for me. I'll be right back.
I got you. Now, Kaz, there's a time in this show as you're watching and catching up, you're gonna see me like heaping praise and shit on you. Don't worry about that. Okay, just fast forward. I was just telling them how much fun it is working with you because when I get a hold of you and we have an issue, we solve it. We don't talk about it for 3 weeks. We get to work. That's, I cannot express how much that means to me to know that shit's getting done.
Yeah. Is it saying nice things about Cause right now? Because I'm gonna say a nice thing.
Go ahead,
So-
you can.
Yeah. So I wanted to do, for our little branding section, I wanted to make an interactive game, right? And it was fun. So I basically cut all the pieces apart and I just take it to Cause. I'm like, I just want these to be able to be moved around live. And he went and did research to figure out how to do it. And he found it in a Google Slides thing. And it was
Mhm.
freaking awesome. I'm
He does. Look,
like, oh, I love you.
he's so knowledgeable about apps and code and stuff like that it's like he just goes, yeah, I'll go figure it out, or I'll go look into it. And I throw stuff at him like, hey, like I want to look at this new streaming service instead of StreamYard, because StreamYard's being a dick and upping their prices ridiculously, even though you can broadcast to less places than you could before.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I paid them for a year's service, I could broadcast to my Madness Facebook group. Well, sometime during the year, they took that away. Now you want to charge me less or more for less? Got one of these for you, so we right away started looking for another solution to the problem. And we found something, we're looking into it. That's what I love about Kaz. He's like, yeah, I'll check that out. And today there was, the ads were appealed, and it was like, what do you think? And we went and looked at that, and it was like, we sync together well. We getting stuff done, and that's
Yep.
all we've wanted to do for a couple of years now, was be in a position to get stuff done.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys have you guys made a timeline for getting on rating yet? Or are you still discussing that?
I haven't even talked to anybody. You're supposed to send me some info.
He was supposed to send you info?
You were supposed to hook me up with the people at Rise.
What?
I asked
What am I
you to
supposed to do? To do what?
hook me up with the people at Rise.
Oh, Rise?
wherever
Ice
your
Tire?
your store, where your store is. I want to get
But-
hooked with those guys.
Okay, that's fine, but we were just talking about Roku. And I'm
Roku is that's what all
sorry,
the
I
Pilled,
haven't.
all the expansion to Pilled and Rumble and stuff is and the other thing we're talking about, which is auctioning, is all to help bring in the funds to do that. I'd love to be able to bring the funds in to get Roku up
Gotcha.
without even having to do any kind of crowdfunder or anything. We're talking about small investors, stuff like that. Look, I don't want to go do the crowdfunding thing again to try and make this happen. I just want to make it happen, and that's what we're talking about. Is taking control and handling it ourselves, and coming up with the funds we need. But at the same time, if we need to crowdfund for like that $1,800 server that we'll need to be able to upload everybody's past content, right? Then we might go to the people and say, hey, kick us down some money and we'll put a shit ton more content up there.
Right.
But I want to get it up and running. That's first, and that is the goal. Like I said, a lot of people don't understand. YouTube is a beta test for what I'm trying to build, guys. It's a beta test. Look at all them playlists, all them people that are doing consistent shows, weekly shows on the network. That's what this was about. Me finding people like Christy, people like Doc that wanted to do a show every week that would be on a network that's going to keep expanding the platforms and keep growing and getting bigger and better. That's what I'm trying to do. I like that the branding is pretty strong. Crom and the madness, it's pretty strong. When you hit, I can remember when I used to hit the search engine, I had to scroll a long way to find my shit, right? I hit a search engine now and it's right there. We're there. We're finally where people can find us. That's what I've been trying to build. And it's just gonna keep getting bigger because we ain't got no stopping us.
Because I'm an asshole. Audio.
We ain't got no quit in us. That's the whole thing. I'd have given it. Look, everybody knows the shit I've been through. I'd have given up a long time ago if I was going to give up, right, Doc?
Sure.
Long time ago.
Sure.
I'm still here doing this 5 years. It's next month. The madness will be 5 years old,
And it's appropriately titled The Madness because it has driven him quite insane. I can attest.
At times it has, but it's just like somebody said to me earlier today. I can tell you love this, and I countered with strength, determination, merciless,
And insane. It takes a little insane to get you there. So
all you creators are crazy. I know that. It's just how you handle yourselves with it. You got to be crazy to try and make a comic book.
it's soothing and nerve-wracking at the same time to produce a product. The creative side is very relaxing and enjoying. The production and the funding are nightmares.
The promotional side is a nightmare. Yeah.
I hate promoting. I hate it.
He hates it, but I still like his saying about it better than anybody else's. It's a sad dog won't wag his own tail. You see? It's like, and that's what it, and when people talk about, I'm no good at promoting, I hate to do, that's what I tell them, Doc. Everybody, that's exact words I use. Dude, you got to. That's the second most important thing after the creation is making sure people know you spent all that time creating it.
Yep.
It's work, people. It's a lot of work. It's not just creating a book. I think Matthew is finding that right now. His book, he's got a book, but getting people to go look at it and buy it is harder. It's the hard part.
Ask me what the specific steps are, Pops. Ask me.
What are the specific steps?
I don't know if you know this, but I was raised in a middle-class family.
I'm hungry. Can we have some word salad?
And we were proud of our lawns. That's how you make a comic book.
Oh,
Specific steps.
oh, I was born in the middle. Well, I was raised in a middle class.
That's going to go down as one of the great memes of all time.
Dude. It's crazy. I'm just leave it there. It's just fucking crazy.
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
Sit, boys and girls. Of course, you know. Poor Rashida.
Oh, I did have a new from the collective sayings of Van Zandt. You know, every now and then I come up with something profound, and I like to categorize it and save it for later use. Here's today's from the collective sayings of Van Zandt. Learn this sentence and start using it. I didn't tell you how I feel. I stated a fact. Feelings are not on trial here. Facts are.
Always. Hey, welcome to the studio, Billy Power Max.
What's up, Billy? What's
up, Doc?
What's going on, bro?
It shows.
Now,
yeah, dude.
Now, when I said earlier that the hurricane missed us to the east, Billy's off to the east. How did you come out?
We came out well where I'm at. We did not so much as we came out clean.
Okay,
we were lucky.
Right on, right on.
Good.
Well, welcome to the studio, pal. Good to see you.
Thanks, Doc.
I was just wondering, Billy, did you get this new model kit that's all the rage right now?
Jigsaw puzzle. No, I had Peppy. No, I did not. Is it good?
It's delicious.
It was hard.
If you're going to smoke some pork, I'm showing up, man.
It was hard to put together, though. It was hard to put together.
Okay, yeah. You smoke some pork, I'm showing up, Doc.
Lord, if I ever get where I want to be, which, knock on wood, is going to happen, I'm going to have the biggest get together. It's going to be the indie slums, hangout, madness, whatever, east of the Mississippi, with a few from the west of the Mississippi invited as well.
It's a.
Hell yeah.
I don't even
Hell
know.
yeah.
I don't even know what you'd call that.
Huh?
I don't even know what you'd call that get together.
Nah, it's just Doc's coffee shop.
That's right.
In real life.
Doc's blowout bash.
That's it.
Oh, Doc, did you see Killer Karen last week?
No, sir, I did not.
You did not see the George Medina version. You have to watch it. We actually took a shot at a Lazmat during the show, dude. He was talking about his book Wonder Duck, right? And of course, Karen comes in with, "Is that Donald Duck? Is that Road Warrior Duck?" And then I tagged him in it. He's not a duck, you know that. He's in the comments.
Yep.
Yeah. We try to have
A
fun.
Lazmat is the second person I met in the community. The first was Well Read.
Right.
Well Read had me out on his show, and I was a complete idiot. And then a Lazmat had me on his show, and it was a blood sports night. And I have no interest in that.
Right.
So I hung out and I listened, and I was like, yeah, okay, I got to go. And I remember thinking, man, these people are crazy. I don't want to be here in this world. Yeah. Then everybody kind of started toning that stuff down and being more professional. So I like that.
Well, you got to sell books, guys. I mean, if that's what you're doing, you got to sell books too. You can't chase away the people that might buy your books. I don't sell books.
Well, for me, it's not even that. It's just that that's not who I am. I
Nope.
don't attack the people around me. I attack ideologies and stupidity at large.
I can remember in the beginning, I got caught up in a lot of shit, man. But I had people like Jim O'Reilly and Brian Polito that are like, it's like you don't have to respond to everything. Sim was one of them. He's like, you don't have to bark. If dog barks at you, you don't have to go bark back at everybody,
Right.
And then Mike Barron was the last one, and he got me good. He's like, caught me in one of them Facebook arguments. You know the ones I'm talking about, Doc. And,
yeah.
and he comes into my Facebook and in my inbox, and he's like, "You only get one shot, Pops. One shot, walk away. Just hit him once and walk away." I was like, that's not bad. Don't get into a long, drawn-out argument. Say what you got to say and get the fuck out.
Now, those of you that are watching that might not know, Billy Power Max has a book coming out
He does.
very soon.
I do.
Last Days of the Bad Moon.
Stephen B.
With
Stephen
art,
B.
art by Stephen B. Story by Billy Power Max. And going to be published and distributed by Dark Gift. So we're all part of the family, Billy.
Anybody who has watched the TV show over the last few months has probably seen a little bit of that art getting done. Yep.
Yeah, Steven's done some amazing work. He showed me today. He's working on a cover for it now, and it was a cover that I kind of wrote the cover what I wanted, and he's making it come to life.
Nice.
Yeah, he's pretty good at picking my mind. Like I can tell him, we're all very good at getting on the same page. I could tell him the twisted vision I have, and he's like, "Oh, okay," and he just like pulls it right out. I'm like, "Whoa, this is exactly what I wanted."
Yeah, that's when you know you got a good team.
Yeah, he's really good. I'm excited for it. We're waiting on Carol Colors. She's doing the coloring, and she should be almost finished. I'm gonna have to get with her in a little bit, so I'm excited to see her touch on the book as well.
Yeah, just let me know if you need me to slap Carol around for you. I'm happy to do that.
I'll let you know, Doc.
All right.
So yeah, but I mean, I'm excited. I've talked to her recently, and she's been working on it. So yeah, I'm excited to see her touch on it. It's going to be a good book. It's going to be, it's about the end of the world. Armageddon. It's about
You're gonna have to get with Anthony and get your stinger made up, your trailer.
Yes. Yeah.
Manticore.
How you going, all right?
All right. What's up, mate?
Doing well, thanks.
Manticore, this is Christy. Christy Manticore.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you, Christy.
You too.
Billy.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Manticore.
Issues
Billy.
at the moment. Hang on.
I know
two seconds.
Manticore.
Also, nobody introduced me to Billy.
That's because Billy's kind of a nebulous entity more than he is a person.
I see.
Billy, this
That
is
is
Christy.
true.
Christy, this is Billy. Say hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
And Christy, I lived through many dimensions, and I've had many Mandela effects. So I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure that like what I'm experiencing is authentic and real. So you'll have to forgive me.
Yeah, what's up, Jay Dollar?
Yo, Jay Dollar.
Yeah, Billy is always happy to confirm when he's talking to people in chat that he's talking to that actual person and not some Mandela effect AI that's trying to get him.
Yes. Something like that. It's close enough.
Manticore, how are things down under?
Doing well, thanks, Doc. Fucking my audio is terrible at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on. I had the same issue yesterday, and it was easy fix, but it's not so easy today.
What is it?
I've got a reverb of my voice in the microphone, and I'm trying to work out why.
We're not hearing it, so you're good on this end.
That's all right. I'll try and ignore it.
All right, so we just got pushed over to 1900 on a damn dirty thing, and here's the thing. Someone was asking me about this earlier. Is that Didn't you raise more money than that with fewer backers on Pariah? Yes, I did. We're at 56 backers for that, but that's because the price point is very low. I deliberately kept the prices low. It's only $7 for the comic, only $9 for the novella. You can get both for $15. So, I mean, come on.
And there was some original art and stuff also on that campaign.
I'm trying to help out my fellow poor human being who wants product, but they don't have a lot of money. So my heart is with you. So I was raised in a middle class family. Actually, I wasn't. I was raised dirt po, Manico.
Dirt pole.
Yes.
I fixed it. There we go. Fantastic.
Guys, I've been successful in being unburdened by what has been. I'm completely unburdened.
Christy, you're close enough in timbre to her that if you pick up her mannerisms, you could do a great impersonation.
Really?
Yes.
I never try impersonations.
Oh, you got to go for it. You're there.
I'm shy.
Y'all get out of here for that shy bullshit. She's rolling a big old fatty right now. It's the only reason she's not on camera. It's the only reason she's not on camera. She's smoking an elbow. She's smoking an elbow.
Make fun of fat people.
I could do what now?
You shouldn't make fun of fat people, Doc.
I don't make fun of fat people. I are fat people.
You said fatty.
Doc's one of those people.
She's smoking an elbow.
An elbow?
An elbow.
I think that means something different here. I'm not sure.
Uh-oh. What does it mean there, man? I'm scared.
It's along the same lines, but I think it means something different. It's a lot. Just let me say
now,
that.
The terminology has changed since I was a kid. Back in the day, it was a roach or a joint, or at worst, it was a twist. Right?
Yep.
Now they've got 1,000 different words for it, and I used to stay up to speed on all that as a substance abuse counselor. I would hear all the street terminology for everything. And it used to crack me up.
It means a pound, I think, an elbow. Yeah.
An elbow's a pound. Yeah, well, that's what Christy's smoking. I said she's smoking an elbow.
Dude, I'm Californian, you guys. That's you can be high as fuck and still be sober in California.
Yeah, that's just breakfast in California.
I lived in Phoenix, and everybody in Phoenix was from somewhere else, including me. Okay, everybody was from somewhere else. The guys in Boston that lived in Phoenix, the guys from Boston, they called it a hoota. They smoke a hoota. Okay. The heads, the Grateful Deads, and those guys, they smoke doobies, right? Yep. Everybody had their own terminology, just depended on which region or group that you associated with. We just smoke joints,
That's what I heard. And then my guys in the program, they would, I got caught with a stick. With a what? A stick. With a blaylock, a joint, a blunt, and. So it's. I was always hearing new terminology. It used to crack me up.
That means something different here too. Stick. It's like a foil, rolled up foil, and it's about like a normal deal's worth.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Christy.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell a story of making friends at work. Gosh, I was like maybe 23 or something with a gangster chick, but she freaking loved me, because I was a weird white girl, and she loved me, and so she wanted to bring me over to her house and show me her fighting pit bulls, and I'm like, oh fuck, okay. So I go, and she's like, hey, you want to see my strap? And I'm like, what? You want to see my strap? And I'm like, strap to what? And then she pulls it open her couch cushion and pulls out this giant firearm, and I'm like, why do you call that a strap?
Yeah.
Those are called pinners, pin joints, pinners.
Yep, or a twist up. There was also back in the day, dime bag literally meant $10 worth.
Yeah,
and a nickel bag was $5 worth. Hell, now if you say, "Let me get a dime bag," that's $100. Crazy.
Oh no, you can still get dirt weed, Doc, for $10 for a big old
See,
bag.
that is also a fairly new term, dirtweed. I love it.
Dude,
No, man, back in the day,
really?
you could get some
Like-
straight up perp. Some perp.
Being on the West
Huh.
Coast or being in Phoenix and California being right there, and then I mean, they've been legal for a long, long time, right? And you could go into California and get good weed, and for a long time now, huh, Christy? For a long time.
Well, I'll
You
tell
go,
you,
go, go to the
you
corner.
can get yeah.
I lived like right by a dispensary, like it was right there on the corner, right? And it was like you could walk down there, $5.
What were you saying, Christy?
Tobacco, thanks, Damien.
Yeah, I don't know how bad my lag is, but I was just gonna say you can get an eighth in California of decent stuff for $20.
Mhm.
You know, dude. One thing that shocked me after California went full legal, I went to LAX to take a flight out, and all in front of the whole airport, people were just smoking the last of their weed, and it was not a problem. There were cops everywhere, and I was like, wow, I never expected I'd see
Yeah. You could
this,
fire
you know,
that last
weed-
one up before you get on that plane.
there's weed tourism in California for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
That's hilarious. But yeah, man, there's pregnant joints, there's pin joints, there's all that. Pregnant ones, that's the guy don't know how to roll, and when he rolls it, it's all fat in the middle and skinny
Yeah.
on the side. That's pregnant.
And then the one that blew my mind was the brothers that started doing the blunts, where they
Yeah.
would get a Swisher Sweet and rake out the tobacco
Fill it
and
with
then
weed.
load it with weed. I'm like, now that takes some serious engineering skills.
Now hold up. This is great though, because
Serious patience, one of the two. Like,
Yeah.
in Arizona,
Oh, Swisher Sweet.
in Arizona, before they made even medicinal, right? It's like if you rolled up a blunt, you could go out on the golf course and you could smoke that thing, and all them old guys just think you smoking some kind of weird cigar. They
Yeah.
don't even catch it because it doesn't smell like straight weed. It smells like
So, like, if you're going to smoke the Swisher Sweet, you got to do it right and drink a 40 of Old English with it.
Yeah. Schlitz malt liquor.
we have our first member of the
Oh,
channel.
Gray Wolf.
Wow.
Congratulations and
Wow.
thank you.
Thank you
Now,
very
That's not on my channel because I don't even have 500 subscribers yet. So if you have not yet done so, how about subscribing to my channel? It's just Dr. Blaylock on YouTube. I'm the only one on YouTube. There is a Dr. Blaylock, but he's going to sell you some kind of fucking supplements or something. I ain't doing that.
Probably some snake oil. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Those weren't Doc. That wasn't you.
No, that's not me.
I thought I was supporting you. I was trying to support my friend Doc. Like,
You didn't buy any
this
hair-
thing will
hair
not go
removal.
away, Doc. I'm important. This is painful. This is. I was like, hey, it's for a good cause, but I'm knocking stuff over. These were not your pills.
I just want
not
everybody to know.
I'm such an idiot. Oh,
That's
man.
not my
I'm so
product.
embarrassed.
Not my product.
Oh, man.
I need to let Gray Wolf know what's behind that membership. There's some special Crom emojis and shit like that, and there's a couple shows back there that if you didn't catch them live, that's the only way you're gonna see them.
Ooh, secret squirrel shows.
And there's also maybe a episode of Pop's Damn Rant there. Yes. So you're the first, dude. Go check him out.
Congrats, Pop.
Thank you.
That care package.
Yeah, I just hit 124, I think, which is pretty good for someone who doesn't stream.
Yeah.
Used to stream. I loved your game.
Used to, yeah.
Wish you could do that more and put them up on the
Yeah.
network. We
I
don't
can get
got,
back into
we
it.
don't got no 3 a.m. content, bro. I need you. Okay?
That dinosaur game that I used to play, it's been updated about 3 or 4 times, right? So half the time you can't even play it. It's unplayable. They haven't fixed
Right.
the little niches yet. So once that happens, I'll probably jump on and do some games.
I'd be playing Champions with Doc and Dungeons and Dragons with Doran. I'll go out and join anybody and play anything and content. Hit me up at 3 a.m. I don't care.
Yeah, I want to start.
Right.
Doing, I want to
J
start doing a
Dollar,
variety show too, but
J Dollar, you now have a wrench, and Christy, you now have a wrench on my channel. Oh, let me give my friend Christine a wrench also. She won't know what to do with it, but I'll give it to her anyway. There we go. Wrenches for everybody.
How we do it?
riches for all.
That was a really pleasant surprise to see Christine. Christine, are you still watching? Because if you were ever wondering what all the excitement is like, yeah, this is it. It doesn't get any more exciting.
That's all it is it?
It's just like hanging out, you know.
Well, there
All right.
was that one time.
Shh. We don't talk about that, Billy.
I want to talk about it. Doc.
The power
Yeah,
went out and we were cold, okay?
No, I want to talk about it. It's messed up. It's
There's
messed
always
up.
that one guy that wants to give up the secrets. There's always that one.
There's always the one, yeah.
I can't carry this burden anymore.
To be unburdened by the burdens of the past.
It's bottled up and it's tearing me apart.
This is the
Come on,
one I
Christy.
seen today. The one I seen
What?
today
What?
was hilarious.
Oh.
Too unburdened for us.
The one I seen today was hilarious. It's something about
Hold on, Pops.
inspired by.
Hold on.
No, Pops can talk over me.
Oh, it's
I am now unburdened by what has been.
she said some other dumb shit today about being inspired by future inspirations or something.
I know. I heard it, and I'm like, sweet God, how is anybody looking at that and going, boy, that's a damn smart woman right there. I can't wait to have that shit in charge. Are
Right.
you shitting me right now?
She wasn't that smart. She got filmed at a Diddy party, Doc.
Right?
I know. Barack too. It's there. It's all. It's
I
just
know,
like
all of them, yeah.
it's all coming out in 2024. He said it's
The,
all coming out in 2024.
Listen. I've already said
Enjoy the
this.
show, yeah.
I've already said this. They could show her helping hide a body while she's mainlining, and she would still get the same vote she'd get otherwise because they hate Trump.
And they're probably stealing them as well. Like, they're not even real votes. They're probably from dead people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
I've been saying for years what Hollywood is. I mean, and nobody. There's been people that have come out. There's been famous people that have come out and have talked about Hollywood and its dark secrets and some of their dark practices, and they get ignored because nobody wants to hear it.
Yeah.
I was speaking to a friend the other day, and I was like, we all saw Justin Bieber like getting like passed around by Usher and all that, and we all said this is a bit weird. Like, none of us did anything about it, or none of us said anything. You know what I mean? Like, so it's pretty.
because the Corys weren't enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
the
Aaron Carter. Do you remember
Corys.
Aaron Carter and people like that, like as well? That he died. That kid. Like, I reckon he was involved in it all. Like, apparently Anthony Bourdain, the dude was a travel reporter. He used to like eat out in places in like Singapore and stuff like that. Apparently he stumbled across it. That's why he died. Same with Rick Mail.
Well,
All these people. Yeah.
But listen,
Manicore.
I got to say this. I'm going to say this, fellas. Hear me out. All right. All of us have just been in our first movie, and they're going, you know what? These kids have talent. Say, Manicore, why don't you come over to my place and honk my horn for me, and I'll really take your career. So, no, man, I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm quite fine where I'm at. Thanks. My soul is quite firmly placed, like where it is. I don't.
I'm
that
good.
shit.
I don't need your boost, buddy. Why anybody looks, it can be nothing more than stupidity coupled with greed to go.
I do think though too, you don't reach a certain pinnacle of fame unless you do sell your soul to these people.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
You do one moderately successful movie and you make a couple $1 million. Don't be greedy, be wise. Take you a couple of million, invest it wisely, and leave that shit alone. You don't need to get tied up in those pervert cults. Billy,
I have
right?
to piggyback on something. I have
Come
to.
on.
I can't leave
Come
this
on.
alone. It's
Come on.
itching bad. What Manicor said, he was on to something. I don't know if he knows what he was on to, but he was talking about
Probably.
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah,
Um,
I do. Yeah.
Anthony Bourdain had one of his last TV shows. Anthony Bourdain was talking about New World Order agenda and plans. And after he spoke about it and talked about it, there was no more Anthony Bourdain.
It's true.
Yep.
He was like, so was Rick Mail. Rick Mail was one of the other ones, the guy from Drop Dead Fred.
All right, hold
the
on.
young one.
Hold on, fellas. Hold on here. Hold on.
Hold on. Hold your horses.
Welcome to the show, Mr. John Dillard.
Oh, shit.
Now
Here he
that's
Oh, what's
that
up, George?
is the kind of interruption that I expect when I show up somewhere.
And thanks for coming.
Shit. I didn't realize we were going full conspiracy today. So keep talking.
I'm always packing
Bourdain.
that,
We're not.
Oh,
Right.
damn it.
Doc will rein it
What
in.
does that mean we're not? Does that mean I missed the conspiracy? What happened?
No, we just waded into the conspiracy waters. Christy put on her scuba gear to go full
She's got the hat.
conspiracy theory.
Now, see, that's the thing. Can we still talk about Anthony Bourdain, though? I
Sure.
thought-
Absolutely.
So it was autoerotic asphyxiation, right?
He was not. He was carried into the tunnels under the national parks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the tunnel under.
It's quite interesting that it's all
You got
those
Epstein.
subterranean tunnels too. The subterranean tunnels are a big thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm unfamiliar with the story of Anthony Bourdain. I was just making a joke. Please continue.
Well, to piggyback more on what Manicor and I are talking about, and he was talking about New World Order agenda. You notice how in every country they're mixing everybody up. Everybody, you've got to have all these different cultures, all these different people from all walks of life and all parts of the world, and every bit of the world. You can't just be one nation or one group of people. We've all got to get
under the
mixed up.
guise of diversity. Under the guise
No,
of diversity.
I mean, don't you think that's a little bit natural? Like, I know that I was over in downtown yesterday, and I saw a bunch of people like crowded around something that was happening, and I was like, I took steps over there and integrated myself to go see what was going on because I was interested.
But this is not by accident what's happening, though. It's not out of good graces or out of a need to be all-inclusive or out of a need to be a good person and equity and help everybody out. And
It depends.
No, I mean, I was just
None of that.
curious. I mean, if I saw somebody getting beaten up and there would be a chance to snatch their wallet, I may have done that.
Opportunity surfaces in random places.
I mean, when opportunity knocks, I'd be a fool to pass it up, you know?
You got to keep your head on a swivel. Opportunity just pops up in the most unexpected places.
What if there's two ladies fighting and then a booby pops out, you know?
Yeah, you might get to see some.
I'm
Well,
not
now,
getting eye full.
Unfortunately, I saw that in real life. The problem is they were old, fat, and ugly. And it was,
Yeah, that's when
oh,
you turn away.
geez, my eyes.
When you look away really fast, you're like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, that thing flopped out. That thing flopped out of there like a trout.
I mean,
It was
booby is a
horrible.
booby. I'm still going to look.
That's too descriptive.
It's a trout.
Little lip flopping around on the bank.
to wrap my story up, though, I'm just going to wrap this point up because
Yeah.
I don't want to leave it open. It was to get a new one world government, you had to mix everybody up, and you're going to have a couple of things to make a one world government work. One of them, in theory, is a currency, and the other one is a religion. And the religion part is going to be the hardest one. So what you have to do is you have to mix everybody up. National pride has to go out the window. Pride in your own country has to go out the window. You got to destroy heroes of pop culture has to go. All this stuff has to go. And eventually these people's children's children will not care what they worship or how they live or have any pride in any country whatsoever. That's the theory.
That's what they're trying to like. They're trying to turn science into the new religion.
In the meantime, I'm here as a bastion, a bedrock, a solid tower of American white Christian nationalism. Come on.
I can rest soundly in Doc's bosom.
It's in my ample bosom, in my moobs.
Not unlike Abraham's bosom.
Divide and conquer is the main name of the game, really. Like, they can keep us all divided, then they can keep us without us.
Here in the States, it really is, they say, oh, it's the great replacement. That's not the great replacement. It's just they import enough voters to where there's more illegals now than 30 different states have lower populations than the illegal population in America.
They're doing the same thing here, though, too, Doc. It's not illegally, but they're bringing all these immigrants over straight
and
up, and asylum seekers.
In blue states, they're giving them the right to vote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they give them everything here. You get a free house, free car, you name it.
I have seriously thought, Manticore, that what I need to do for my retirement is renounce my citizenship, go to Mexico, cross the border illegally, and I'll be set for life.
You just come back and be like, no English, por favor, need a house.
Yeah, and I'm going to roll up on John Dillard's ranch, the Casa de Dillard.
Set up a tent on his.
You don't want to do that. I'm going to put you to work for 30 cents a day.
So, yo, hombre. No, man, I'll get my.
¿Qué pasó, güero?
I'll get my free benefits and my free checks and
free car.
So, I mean, since you don't have a legal address, I'll take those checks and benefits, and I'll just take care of you.
I'll make sure all your needs are taken care of.
I'll do what the white people do. You sign your stuff over to me, and I'll take care of you.
Draw, monkey, draw.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So yeah, the first paneled page of the next Pariah book finished this morning, John, or this afternoon. So yay.
What? You work too fast. Where's the pomp and circumstance?
Oh, the tinfoil hat went off, Christy.
Yep. We started talking truth.
Yeah, too much realism. I don't need the tinfoil hat anymore. My brain's as reflective as it needs to be.
Yeah, there we go, John. See, I don't hate comics.
Yeah, I saw that page on Twitter. It looks good.
Thanks. I had to make the basement apartment look rougher.
Almost all of it looks good. Yeah.
Almost
does
all
actually.
Of it. But John, I was actually
enormous cock of a middle finger.
I was looking.
What's she doing with her hand?
She's dragging her fingers down the wall, and her magic is coming off. But I need to move this panel over, John, and I don't know how to do that. So I was looking.
I don't know what panel you're talking about.
The hand needs to scooch over to the right just a little bit. The whole panel.
For what reason?
For rhythm. I don't like that it's perfectly aligned with the panel above it, because the sequence is, one,
it only has to scoot over
then to the right.
But then you're gonna have a void up the top left-hand corner.
All right, if you're gonna do this live, go ahead and make a layer underneath it. Make that layer all black. Then you go back to the layer that has your images. You use your crawling ants tool and crop out that image. Whatever you want to do with it. I don't know how far you're planning on moving it to the right, though. Are you going to be interjecting it onto the other images?
Just a little. I'll show you. It'll work.
I reckon you can only pull it off just a little.
I understood everything you just said.
He's a good teacher, this John Dillard.
Not always. He be yelling at me and hurting my feelings and shit.
Well, you just have to do what I tell you to do. I don't know why you take your sweet ass time and go a roundabout way of doing something. Why did you come to me if you knew how to do it already? Just do it like I'm telling you to do it.
This is elder abuse.
See, this is that loving teaching technique of his.
Yeah. I made the mistake of coloring on streamlines, and I haven't colored since that day.
Because John traumatized you.
You're going to have to listen to me if you want to know how to do this.
All right. Got it. And we're just going to scooch it over a little bit.
But then you've got this black hole over there.
That's okay. That's all right.
That's okay. You're okay with that? All right.
You're all right. He has one above the feet anyway.
Ah, true. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and that's deliberate. I want a little bounce in the panel.
My eyes are adjusting to it now. There we go. That's better.
Right on. Right on. Yep, that works. Cool.
I don't know. That edge of that wall scrape there is making a tangent between those 3 panels.
Could you copy that wall and like extend it up a bit?
I don't want to.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Yeah, no.
No,
Not
I'm good with
everybody
this.
cares about comedy.
Shut up.
It's irking me, but that's just me.
I like it. I like it as is. Yeah, this top panel, John, that was 6 hours of I hate my life.
It looks it. Yeah.
It does look it. Yeah.
That's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Too many straight lines.
Fucking hate drawing buildings. I hate it.
I watched Bancroft do it on stream once, and like it looked like the most monotonous and boring thing I've ever seen.
And stairs. I fucking hate stairs.
Well, it's good though, Doc.
It does look
I
good.
appreciate it.
It looks like you suffered to draw it. Look.
I freaking hate stairs. And I even said publicly many times that from now on my characters take the elevator.
Yeah.
And damned if I didn't draw stairs in the very first paneled page.
You cannot.
Stairs are creepy, Doc.
Yeah, you cannot do a noir comic
Without
without
stairs.
stairs.
Yeah.
I mean, you're handcuffing yourself.
Now I am looking forward to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. You probably haven't read Jake Bishop yet, but the story is the narration is first person present tense with Bishop
I
narrating.
mean, if you're gonna get technical, you're gonna have to tell that fucking blues guitarist to tone it down a bit. If you're gonna get
Okay, we'll tell him to tone it down a little bit.
I've been thinking that for about 20 minutes, John. I'm glad.
Okay, I need you all to shut the fuck up. Anyway, in this Pariah book, the narrative.
Hold on a second. What is first person present tense? What is that?
I walk into the diner and choose my usual booth. Present tense, first person is speaking.
Okay, so you're not talking as
internal
if this had already
monologue.
happened. You're talking as if it's happening
Right,
unfolding
right,
before your eyes.
right. Present tense. Now,
Okay.
the narrative voice in Hey Eagle, the narrative voice in the Pariah books is different. It's traditional narration. So, in this book, Jake Bishop meets Elizabeth Payne. They cross paths, and so the first scene of him coming in, I'm going to switch that narrative voice from the traditional to his narrative. The alley is lousy.
Don't do it.
The alley is lousy with magic. I can taste it in the air. Blah, blah, blah. So, boom, we switch over to Jake Bishop's point of view for that whole scene. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so this actually just came up fairly recently. I was reading the book Peter Pan to my kids. And second chapter, when they start to talk about, because the books, it goes from the regular present tense to I don't know what. It's the narrator is talking about the mother and father, Jim Darling, or George and his wife, right? Mr.
Yeah.
and Mrs. Darling, and the dog Nana, and they're recounting that Friday that the kids were taken. But it goes from the present tense to them talking about when it happened or making, remembering it. And it doesn't it's not just a quick remembrance. It's a paragraph of remembrance and then back to and it's so damn confusing. The kids were lost.
No, I get that. I get that.
These are comic books.
I don't think it's going to be an issue though.
Oh, it's gonna be an issue, Don.
I don't think it will. I think it'll work. Billy, what do you think?
I don't know. I think it'll work.
Shut up, Billy. No,
How much dialogue you got? How much dialogue you got to put in there when he's like doing the internal monologue?
I'm going to give him like 3 pages, which is not a lot in comic books. It's like what?
No,
10
so you're going to try and mix the visual storytelling, but like how much you're going to be able to do of that without.
It's just you're gonna have to get into a rhythm to read that, and by the time you're finished reading it, you're gonna have to break that rhythm and get back into your other rhythm. How long is it gonna be? How long are you gonna stay in that other rhythm?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty good. I'm a pretty good writer, so I can balance it. Exactly. No, it will not mess with the pacing. The Jake Bishop book is very, what's what I'm looking for here. It's a quick read because it is that first person dialogue, and
It
when
might work in your favor because it's like bringing them out of the story to symbolize a swap between like perspectives. You know what I mean? Like because it's gone from the
yeah,
narrator's perspective.
I mean,
to
I'll
Jake
I'll write it
himself.
both ways and just see which one works better. But I think it would be a good callback to we go from that omniscient third party narrator to that first person present tense of him on the hunt for her, because then it lets the reader know that, hey, this is kind of a mystery, man. There's somebody supernatural out here who is a serial killer killing mobsters in the most horrific ways, and the police can't do anything about it, so they've called in Jake Bishop and he's on the hunt. So I think it'll work if I do it right.
You know, one
It's an
thing,
interesting concept.
one thing like when I read books like modern comic books, I still read modern comic books. I still read some of the titles from the Beak too. I've never gone out of it. But like when I open a book and like the first page, just words, 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 words. Like, oh my God. Then I turn the next page. Like, it's going to get better. And we'll turn it over to the next page. Words, 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 words. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah.
do that. I don't.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
like
I'm
about
not saying you do,
comics,
but-
it's this synergy between the two, like the visual storytelling and the
Yeah,
dialogue.
if you don't like words, you should watch a movie instead.
Well, no, I'm just talking about like when there's just like the whole book is just like, you get 2 pages of action and just this words, words, words. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like,
Or like
Yeah,
or
that's by the way
or a
why.
dialogue bubble that's like this big in the page.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want that. But because I have those stories to tell, that's why I wrote the novella, so I could get that bigger story out there. So if
the
you
more distinct
enjoy the
language.
comic, you grab the novella, you can dive deeper into that world.
Good idea, actually.
Yeah, it was Christie's
sense,
idea.
Christy?
What I do?
Christy.
What I do?
It was good, so it's okay. You can accept responsibility. Yeah.
She smoked that elbow and passed out.
One
I'm
thing that's missing
marketing.
from comics nowadays that's really weird to me, like comics from the 80s and 90s, you would get like it inside the character's mind. It wasn't just like the narration box. It was like you had
Thought
the little
balloons.
thought bubble. Yes.
Yep.
And it wasn't written in a way where the character is talking to you. You got inside that character's head.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to see how
That was
they
a
were
big
feeling.
discussion last year about, thought bubbles or no thought bubbles. And it never dawned on me to not use them. I mean, fuck, I grew up on that stuff. What's wrong with it? I need cigarettes. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Yeah.
It's outdated, Doc. Outdated.
So am I.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
no, I wasn't being serious, Billy. I was just shit stirring, Doc. So
no, I get what you're saying, but I believe that there are some people that make that argument that it is.
yeah, I know. That's
I
what I
mean-
said. It's irony.
Yeah. But I like getting inside a character's head. I mean, that was one of the great things about comic books is that you can go places, do things. A writer could do that. Didn't require like special effects and different from a movie. But that was the other benefit too is like you get inside that character's head.
Yeah, and I think you should use every tool at your disposal to do that. Like whether it be thought balloons, like dialogue bubbles, or visual storytelling. But it's like the synergy of all of those, like, is what put me onto comics and why I like comics as a storytelling medium. Anyway,
You're right, and I would make an argument that that's why some people are so emotionally attached to characters that read them in that era, is because we've got to live through them through their thoughts.
Yep, I'd agree. 100%.
How they feel. Not only I'm not just reading Spider-Man and watching what he does and what's happening to him. I'm learning about his internal struggle and how he feels. That's a big difference.
How he reacts to like conflict or like how he deals with like internal struggle, all those things. Yeah.
Look,
The
reading the
character.
character's thoughts, you're reading his soul.
Yep, 100%.
You're looking at his insides. You're looking at that character's guts.
So Dillard's character, the Buckler, had John has described this amazing scene where the Buckler was basically, I guess, dead, and he was having a near-death, out-of-body experience, wherein he was talking to, I think, his dad, John. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they brought him back, and the Buckler was pissed off because he didn't get any closure out of that scene.
There's no closure at the end of the dialogue.
Yeah. So he throws his buddy out of the vehicle that they're riding in and just rams it into an abutment to try to kill himself again so he can go back.
That sounds like the Buckler. It's very Buckler-esque, John. I like it.
But that narrative pacing ought to be fun. What book is that in, John? Is it already out or is it coming out?
No, it's not out yet. I haven't finished that. That's book 2.
Okay.
The full graphic novel book 2.
Right on.
That's the Buckler.
I'm actually
the
drawing
Buckler
right
2,
now. Oh my god. I got so many things to do.
Where's my Canadian tussle, John?
Talk to Anthony about it.
They're about to go to print, aren't they?
They're already at print.
Yeah.
I backed the digital dog, so it doesn't matter. I'm just shit stirring him.
Yes. Well, I did too, because on opening night, that's all he was offering. So I backed.
That's right. Yeah, it was too. I remember now.
Show us what you're drawing, John.
I'm drawing some Mexican whore.
Hell yeah, I want to see
I'll
that.
show it.
You think that's going to make me not want to see it?
Yeah, I'll show this one because this one she's not naked.
Billy said, "You're not scaring me."
You're absolutely no fun, John. No fun whatsoever.
There's gonna be a nice big balloon, like right here, like that.
Sometimes
Maybe a
you
little.
feel
No,
Why would
not a
you
thought.
draw that if
Dance
you
your balloon.
with a balloon?
Say that again. What?
Why would you draw that if you're just going to cover it up with a balloon?
Oh, you mean comic books have words in them?
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. You drew the whole side of that head. Now you're just going to cover it up.
because you just got to do that sometimes.
Well, I
The name of the
haven't. I
game.
haven't actually fit the dialogue in here yet. I don't know how much space it's gonna take up.
Okay.
But I drew her in the corner because
Yeah.
I didn't put her like full face in the whole thing and then covering up half her face. She's in the corner. She's gonna be talking. Who knows how large she's gonna be? She may even just be like. She may even talk like this. I don't know.
See, that one I get. See,
Well, of course that makes more sense. But if
If
she
you
needs
need-
to talk more,
Yeah.
I'm okay covering up this much of her.
Yeah.
As long as I don't lose her
that's-
expression. That's what's
That's
important.
acceptable. 100%.
Exactly right. So
That's like it's like not drawing the background because it might get covered up. Like, no, you still got to draw the whole thing.
Yep. You kind of, when you're doing your pencils and your layouts, you're in your mind, you're allowing room for the dialogue or narration.
The
But
first page, I said,
but you don't
It says-
ignore it.
up and at him. Smacks the shit out of you. If I'm working, you're working. Says her eyes fix on me. As
Nice
they have
work.
all of her other captors throughout her life. She smiles through bruised and cracked teeth. It's the only weapon she has left. That kind of defiance underneath all the blood and bruises really gets my goat. I must have caved your head in worse than I thought in the last couple of days. You feel like answering any questions today? All you gotta do is give me some names and you're free to go, if Mr. Willie says so. I feel like I've been pretty nice up to this point, but if you don't start giving me something, I'm gonna have to start asking even harder. Let me move on to this page.
Nice.
You're really driving home the fact that he's the villain in this one, aren't you? I like it.
Oh yeah, he's 100%. He's 100%.
Yeah.
Well, this story takes place while he's still in Brownsville,
Yeah.
and he's under the tutelage of that guy Willie Silva working with the
Willie
Mexican
Silva.
mafia. He's a heavy
Right.
for the Mexican mafia, so he's not messing around in this story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it.
Hey, John, what font are you using for that?
I could go find out.
Like font, I haven't even wrote it yet.
Yeah, I believe it's called. Anime Ace. Anime Ace 2.0 BB.
2.0 BB.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have to get that one because that looked really good.
There's no seriously.
So that was Leonard through Kid
Stinks,
Studio
man. She
as well.
stinks. So he fills up a bucket of water. She's screaming at him. He's like, yep, here it comes, bitch. Yep. Splash it with water. Stink. Fucking stink.
It's doing her a favor.
Yeah.
Grey Wolf says I've been using Comica font in mine. I've got Comica. I haven't really played with it. I'll give that a look too. But like, I don't want to use the Jake Bishop font that I used in this book. And John, I noticed that one font you were using has, just like the C's in my font were problematic, the E's in that font of yours that has the line going through the E. Yeah, that one's a little off-putting.
I don't think the line going through that E is anywhere near as bad as what was happening on your page.
Yeah, it was. It was terrible. It's terrible. It made the E look like an I. Yeah.
Font looked like it was half in print and half in cursive.
Well, it's called Trash Hand.
Dude, do you remember those children's books, Baybar, the elephant?
Yeah.
Baba, the elephant, yeah, the king elephant.
Those are
yeah.
all written in cursive.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I me neither.
That's
And I was
weird.
like, oh
It's
damn
something-
it! So
you think
my
was
kid
something you
can't read them
remember,
because
right?
we're still teaching her cursive. She don't know cursive yet.
Mm. I remember when we had to start learning cursive in the 3rd grade, and I was terrified of it. I thought it was this going to be this really hard.
Animal.
You had to learn cursive to get your pen license. I remember that. That was like the prerequisite for your pen license.
Oh yeah, before you can start writing in pen, yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
And if you're familiar at all with the cost of children's books these days,
Yeah.
I was very upset at how much money I'm out because she's still in 1st grade. She ain't really going to be learning cursive for a while, you know?
Yeah, for a while,
Right. Yep.
They're quite well rounded for age wise though, Barbara. I think so. Yeah, it won't. I don't think she'll still read them. I reckon there'll still be interest there when she's able to read it.
Oh, Doc, I wanted your opinion on something. There's a little bit of a monologue.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I don't want to pull it all the way up, but I want to have it on hand for myself.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
My parents.
Okay, so
yeah,
the
go ahead.
butler's talking to this. The butler he's going to kill this guy, right? And the guy was defiant, and then he was submissive, but none of that really matters because from the start, the butler never had any intention of letting this guy live. You know.
All right, hold on one second, John. Before you go any further, is John popping? Are y'all hearing static?
Have you got something open, John?
Let me go turn off my AC.
Is that why?
I'm sitting hot. Hold on.
No, I think it's not that. I think it's something. Have you got something open that's big? Like you're drawing on something that's big? Because it's doing that thing, the jumpy shit that it used to do when
like a resource drain.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it's still doing it. I think it's like Manicore said. Remember when you used to get a resource drain when you had clip open at the same time as your mic running? Clip in StreamYard. I think that's what it is.
Well, let's see. I was using that. I was using that other. Let me see if my audio is correct here.
Christy Levi wants to know what time and day for your conspiracy show.
Oh, Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, because I got paid attention to again, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Then we'll sub up here.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, Christy.
Hey,
By the way,
also, I
Yeah.
want to know if Dillard's doing Am I the Asshole tonight?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Christy,
That
what's the
would
name of
be
your channel?
9 o'clock Eastern.
Am I lagging?
Great to meet you, Christy.
Lag. Good to
It
meet
doesn't
you.
matter if you're
Good to
lagging,
meet-
you're leaving. Get out of here.
I know. Well, that's why I'm leaving. I have too much open on my computer now. I'm lagging bad. Anyway, I will see you guys later.
thanks for coming, Christy. See you later.
Yeah, it was
Peace
fun.
out.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Christy will be joining Tanner and myself as the third host of the Unfiltered Coffee Shop over on pill.net Mondays at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Looking forward to it. All right, John.
Pilled and Rumble. Pilled and Rumble.
Yeah, Pilled and Rumble.
Right on.
This is the first stream I've been able to catch you because you streamed too damn early. I was up this morning, like some ungodly reason. I don't know why.
I wasn't going to go live, but I finished that page and I felt like two things. One, I wanted to celebrate. All right, that's the first sequential page in the new book. Yay. Little celebration stream. But also my campaign was at $1,899. I could not live with that. So it was literally a fundraiser for $1 to
that
get
was
it at
what-
1900.
Me too. Yeah.
And we got there. So yay.
Well done.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Right
So
on.
no matter how much he pleaded, no matter how much he begged, everything he offered fell on deaf ears. And that's what people never understood about the buckler. It wasn't that what you offered wasn't enough. It wasn't that your pleas didn't make logical sense. And it wasn't that your plans weren't better than his. It's just that your plans aren't his plans. And brother, that's the worst thing they could be. Why is that
Perfect.
awkward?
Yeah, I like it.
No, that works. That works.
Levi. We do
Send
Christy
me
show
that.
live.
Send me that text in a DM, and I'll eyeball it a few times and
Live
some
Thursday.
better feedback.
Right here and over there. 9 o'clock.
It's just that the buckler doesn't fucking care.
Just that he's a badass motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
guess
drive
so.
home the point that you could be cool, you could even have good ideas. It's just they're not welcome here, you know?
Yeah, now your mic is perfect, John.
I
Yeah,
just
what the
picked
fuck?
up
Yeah, I
another
closed
piece
down
of
clips too.
video, Doc.
Yeah, that's why.
I just picked up another video, guys, and it's a friend of mine, and he sent it to me, and it was like he was at a performance of a pianist, and he was recording, and during the recording, they realized that there was two actual CCP spies in the video in the background, and it's like a total trip, man, and I'm gonna play that on Pilled here in a couple days too. Maybe tomorrow during the day.
Right on.
But it was trippy, man. Like he was telling me about it. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And he sent me the video, dude. So I'm gonna play the actual video that from the dude that happened to. It's gonna be cool.
Right. So Grey Wolf says his folks started to teach him cursive before he started first grade. With both my parents being educators, my dad was the principal, my mom was a teacher at that time. You know, they were on us early to start being able to read and write. And I appreciated that. By the time I was in elementary school, we were already beyond first grade in reading and writing. But the very first thing I ever got in trouble for in school was we were doing the number 8, and they were teaching that, make an S and bring the line up back the other way. And I kept having to erase and I erased a hole through my page, and I was having a little quiet meltdown at my desk. Yeah, and I guess I must have been rather audible in my contempt for this stupid 8 that my father was summoned, the principal, and I was
got a healthy relationship with the number 8.
Yeah,
like,
and
Mr. Blaylock.
So I was snatched out in the hall, and I got my ass whooped and told to get your shit together and get back in there. So
It's just like any other number, just fucking put your shit together.
I learned how to make 8s by doing a circle over a circle, because fuck that S thing. I'm not doing it. And that's how I do it to this day.
You see, my grandparents were quite active in like when I was quite young around. So like I learned a lot of the English and writing and stuff like that from them. So I was lucky in that respect.
Right
Mr.
on.
Burger.
Right on.
But I just got one of those shirts too.
It's a 3X. Look at how massive this thing is.
No shit, man. That's a moo-moo.
And you're swimming in it. Jesus.
It's a moo-moo. I'm an asshole.
Yeah, so if you ever get really fat, John, you can just wear that and you don't have to wear anything else.
Thank God. I guess I'll just get super fat just so I can wear this shit.
It's a nice moo-moo, John.
You can grow into it, bro.
You'll grow into it. You'll be fine. Isn't that what your parents said when they bought you shit that was too big when you were a kid? You'll grow into it. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I reckon I've still got stuff that I didn't grow into.
Bought me shit. What are you talking about? I was second born. I got all hand me down.
Yeah. And you had to grow into those too, didn't you?
Listen. Here's a horror story for you. When I was about to go to when I was in school, freshman wasn't high school. That was still junior high. High school was 10th, 11th, 12th. So I'm about to begin the 10th grade, high school, at the high school building. And my mother says my cousin Keith had some hand-me-downs for me. My cousin Keith was several years older. That meant they were all hippie clothes, bell bottoms and plaid pants and all. Oh my God, it was a fucking nightmare. And I was like, I'm not wearing this shit. And boy, I'm here to tell you that did not go over well. And as a punishment, I was forced to wear those clown clothes to school on day 1. Bell bottom plaid pants with a lime green wide collar shirt. Oh, God. I wanted to die.
Oh, that's great.
So I was already working, so I took my next paycheck and I went and started buying myself 2 pairs of jeans. I mean, a pair of jeans and 2 shirts every payday. A pair of jeans, 2 shirts. And I bought my own damn clothes because fuck this. I'm not wearing these god-awful hippie clothes. I'm left-handed, and when the teacher caught me picking my pencil up with a left hand, she popped my hand with a ruler. Woo! Dad was on their asses like ugly on an ape. Yeah, my little brother was left-handed, and my mother kept trying to break him of it as far as at the dinner table to eat with his right hand. And my dad was like, oh, hell no, we were not. No, he's left-handed. You let him eat with his left hand. He writes with his left hand. And I remember thinking, why is this a thing? Why is that an issue? And
left-handed. Yeah.
Yep. And somebody said, oh, left-handed people are Satanists. And I was like,
I've
My
never
brother's-
heard that one before.
I'm all crying. I'm thinking my brother's going to hell
Yeah.
because he's a lefty.
He's a Satanist. That's hilarious.
It was actually a thing. It was the thing, and probably out of Catholic schools, probably. But yeah, I'm ambidextrous, but I don't do too many things with both hands. I do different things with different hands. Like I write
I laugh
left-handed.
when they call pagan as Satanist, and like
I write
that's
left-handed,
worse.
but I throw right-handed. You know what I mean? It's like I shoot pool left-handed, but I golf right-handed. It's just everything's fucking weird.
So I'm
I'm like that
ambidextrous.
with a ball. I kick with the left foot, but I'm right-handed, which is weird. That
Nah, you guys are all crazy and mixed up. It's probably
Yeah,
because
we
of
use both
multiracial
sides of our
upbringing.
brain, man. Oh,
Nah.
it's because
If I
I'm on
lose
the
my right
outside
hand,
down,
I'm
John.
fucked. That's it. I might as well just kill myself if I lose my right hand.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of the earth, so I think it's.
Yeah, I
that's why
I even kick with my right
put
hand.
down.
you kick with your right hand? That'd be awesome. I want to see that.
See, I think my grandma's left-handed. I reckon one of them is. I know. I think it's my grandma.
Left-handed is cool, man. It's cool to be left-handed.
Great Wolf
It's
says
not cool.
teachers
It's
kept
not
saying
cool to love Satan.
It's cool to
teachers
be
kept
left-handed.
saying it wasn't normal to be left-handed. There was a book about correcting left-handedness in children. Yeah, that they were using in college.
They didn't like it.
Satanists, all of them.
Say
Satanists, all of them.
me, lefty, baby.
What the hell?
See, there's Stephen B. He's proclaiming he's a Satanist. There we go.
Yeah.
Live.
Just own it, people. Just own it.
So it always blew my mind playing a guitar or a bass that the most intricate shit is done with your offhand.
Yep.
And the easy stuff's done with your right hand. That never made sense to me.
Unless
But I
Mhm.
can do it. But I can do it. And then when I started learning to use a keyboard to type, I didn't learn traditionally. It's like the word remember is an arpeggio in A. So that's how I type. So my left hand does all the work on the keyboard and the right hand just kind of bumps along.
right, so check it out. I'm left-handed.
Yeah,
I pick up a right-handed bass, and all the intricate shit is in the good hand, and I'm just popping the other hand, right? Bump, 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 bump. You see what I'm saying? So a left-handed person playing a right-handed bass, that shit works really good. You can fucking, I mean, that's how it was for me. It was like playing the bass.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding fundamentally how to play a guitar, but isn't the hard part like your with your pick or with your thumb?
No,
Nah, that's the easy
hitting
part.
the correct string down here at
That
the
shit
bottom
just- that
and
just
not
shit
and not
becomes-
like bumping into other strings. Whereas the top part, you're just basically holding down. You're just closing your hand in different directions. You know what I mean?
No, it's not hard for the right hand. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like you're already either resting your fingertips on the E's or your palm resting on the bridge so you can feel the strings. But up here to do a D or an F chord or what, man, those are
you have to do them right after each other and shit.
Yeah,
It's
they'll
like,
tie your
yeah.
fingers up in knots, and then when you're playing runs and arpeggios, you got to be very dexterous and very fast.
And you learn to feel like for a bass. Okay, there's only 4 strings, but you just kind of learn to feel. You know where you're at down here. You know where you're at. There's only 4 of them, right? You know where you're at. You can just feel it.
Even on a 6
Yeah,
string,
but I
same
mean,
way.
a bass is not exactly like a finesse instrument.
Excuse me.
Go back to Geddy Lee, motherfucker.
Oh.
Geddy Lee is kind of a brute.
My
Don't tell Sinatra that. He'll get upset.
my take on that has always been, yeah, I do everything the guitar can do, but I've only got 4 strings to do it with.
Yeah, you can play it with a fucking pork chop.
Get out of here.
You play
Get
it.
out of here.
You play it with your fingers, man. That's what you play it with.
And you got to have a really good stretch on your left hand to get the
I don't know.
scales.
You Mexicans playing basses with pork chops. I don't fucking know.
Pork chop bass.
Hey guys, I've got to get out of here. Thanks for having me on the show.
Sure, Billy. Anytime, buddy.
Yeah, man. It's
Great
good to
to
see
see
you.
Billy.
Yeah.
I'm glad you weathered the storm.
Oh yeah, we will rebuild.
Build back better. If you elect us.
That's right.
Just move underground. It's all right. You don't have to worry then.
Oh, then you got the mole people to deal with. That's no good.
Yeah, the mole people and the lizard men.
First, we're going to build back better, and then we're going to fix it.
The
Well, that's where the
Mohawks.
Nephilim went. They went underground. Everybody knows
Yeah,
that.
apparently, yeah. The
All right,
giants
Billy,
down there.
get the hell out of here. Good to see
Yes,
you.
sir. Later, guys.
See you,
Hey.
See
buddy.
you later.
Well, leave.
So,
Yeah.
So again, if you're just tuning in, this was a celebratory stream and a fundraiser. The fundraiser was to raise a whole $1
And
to
we
get
did
my
it.
campaign from $1,899 to $1,900. I'm thrilled that it happened, Manicore. Thrilled.
All right, congrats. I'm thrilled for you.
And we made $1 too, Doc, because we got a member. We got a Madness member in the YouTube. We made $1 too. That's awesome.
Yeah, my little the little bar on Fund My Comic, it starts at red and it gradually works toward green.
That's it. Change color.
Yeah, I'm now in the greens, baby.
That anxiety level would be like, I'm like, oh, that's better. Like, because of the color coding, like, and the way the brain works.
But that's 56 backers, man. That's a good backer count for a book.
That's a good
Yeah,
number,
you do good. You do good. Do good. And if y'all ain't checked it out, go check it out. Damn.
Yeah, I still want to get to 4,000 to do the audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to do that. We've got a professional sound engineer who has volunteered his services. We've got all the best voices in our community signed on to do characters. Be awesome.
Even me.
Yes, Pops is going to be 5 Spot Freddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a wino, man. I'm a stoner. I'm always that.
Not a stoner, a wino.
Just a wino,
No,
yeah.
I'm a stoner on Killer Karen. I'm a wino on Doc. It's just it's like I'm sick of being stereotyped, dude.
I'm not sold on Pops' wino. Let's hear it.
Yeah, come on. Give us your best wino, Pops.
I remember what was it? What was I supposed to say, Doc? What?
I forget. I don't have the script in front of me.
No, but I do all right. Figure it out. It'll be good. You just count on it.
No, 5 Spot Freddy is what he's described as one of the local winos whose brain has not yet been turned to mush. So he was one of the more reliable winos in Jake Bishop's street choir.
He turned me into an informant, yo. Look,
Yep.
Doc turned me into a fucking informant.
That's hilarious.
He turned me into a fucking informant on top of being I'm a fucking wino informant, for Christ's sake.
Fucking rats, man.
Yep. He ain't ratting to the cops. He's just helping Jake Bishop out.
I'm helping Jake.
It's all right. Yeah, that's possible.
Jake takes care of me and gives me a bottle every now and then. You understand.
Gotta look after you look after your impulses and your urges.
Yeah.
I've got
pretty cool for a dickhead.
I've got the perfect voice for Dolores, whose full name, by the way, is Dolores Goodbustle. Dottie. There's a chick here locally, and she sounds. Do you remember the Good Time Girls from the Andy Griffith Show? She was, "Hey, doll," flirting with Barney. She talks just like that, and I got her to do a voice sample of that. I was like, "Ooh, that's fucking perfect." So yeah, we got that one down.
One of those really dirty diner waitresses, like.
Yeah, that's sketchy. Hey, doll, what do you have? What do you have?
It's like that's one of those things we only know about from pop culture is those diners, like because we don't have like that here. Like, it's like you see them in pop culture. That's it. Look.
Yeah, that's the diner plays a big part in Jake Bishop's world. It's called Bailey's, and his favorite waitress is a crotchety old woman who never really talks. The less they say to each other, the more he tips her because he loves his peace and quiet. He doesn't want to eat. Just give me my food and leave me the fuck alone.
I can relate to that.
Yeah. He says, She's very laconic, and I tip heavily for that. All right. I've had this thing going for about 3 hours. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, boys and girls. Got to go throw some food down my neck and get ready for Am I the Asshole coming up on John Diller's channel later this evening at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific.
2 hours from now. 2 hours.
No fucking idea what that is in Australia.
It's 2
What time
hours
is it
from now.
now? It's like 8:37 a.m. now.
Hey, so
in the
so
morning.
it would be 2 hours from now, man.
2 hours
Right.
from now, yeah. In the
Right.
future.
Because we've tried streaming backwards and it doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to make it this time, and my audio won't fuck up. And hopefully, like TJ is not drunk and in our ear. Like, that, even though that was fun and fantastic.
I don't know. You guys talk so much shit. TJ's the best part of that show. Y'all suck compared to TJ.
Fuck you, John.
John just doesn't
I'd
know
like to
real
join
talent.
him, but I'll be doing something here on the network. The ADHD Theater will be live also at 9 p.m. Eastern. But then Freewheeling Fridays will be a unique show this evening. So you might want to check that out. 11
All right,
o'clock.
Boys and girls, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. It made it for a very pleasant afternoon. But alas, life calls and we must move on.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm tired of talking to you.
And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
Well, what do you know?